All right, we switched over. Your microphone's all the way over there, by the way. You don't have to have it super close. But I don't think Mike's audio is working. Let's switch over to this and see if it works. Yeah, I don't see Mike here at all.
Oh,
he's here. Show on stream. Mike, you want to check your audio? You're not in the... I don't know if you would realize this, but you're like way over. No, I want to know.
Yeah,
I can't
can you
hear
hear
you.
me?
I don't know if you're talking, Mike. Okay, Mike, can you hear us? Mike. Just nod your nod if you can hear us. Did I break something? What's this?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh my god.
I guess we'll just turn this on over here to see if we can see. Is the stream broken now? Mike typed a bunch of stuff, but didn't actually, nothing came up on the screen. So I don't know if he actually typed something or not. I don't know if he can't see us. Maybe he can't see us.
Are we live?
Yes. Do you not see that?
Yeah.
What do
Can
you think
other
that
people
is?
hear us? Oh,
I don't know.
T says it's working.
Okay.
They hear Mike.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay.
can't hear Mike.
But for some reason, Mike's not even like moving his mouth unless this is like old
know.
footage. Like we're like, Mike, can you hear us? And he's just like, and then now he nodded. But this should be live, so I don't
No,
understand. what's-
is it
Okay, there we
moving
go.
for
There we
you?
go. That's all I want. I just wanted to see you move your mouth to make sure that.
So I was
Jesus.
talking.
Yeah, he was talking.
I was talking to you
Dude,
before,
he was not
but
talking.
I
Was he
can't
talking like
hear
this?
I'm reading
through
his
this.
lips.
I can only
Okay.
hear you through the stream,
But
so we
we
will be
can't understand
talking at
anything
two
he's saying.
totally different.
Oh wait, I heard it.
Yeah, but
I hear a mic.
said to turn on the monitoring thing. Yeah, I don't know what you were doing, Mike. It looked like you weren't talking. I was just like, Mike, can you hear us? And then you were just like, we can hear you now. By the way, if you start talking.
All right. Hello, Andrew Douglas. And Tony Diagnosis
Like
is over 9,000.
I can hear you typing, Mike. Can you not see us? Is there like a time delay between us and him?
There must be.
This makes no sense because there wasn't 2 seconds ago when I was talking to him.
Or he's messing with us. I can't hear you on Streamlabs, only YouTube.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. All right, hold on a sec. I have an idea. We'll do this and settings. How about this? Can you hear us now? No, still no. Okay. Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Well,
cool,
you
cool.
didn't respond.
I was like, okay, now can you hear
how
me?
about now? Oh my god. Damn. Tony Diagnosis is over 9,000, by the way.
Wow.
Hello,
Wow.
T. Hello, Kyle Davis. Hello, Nemesis Gear, who's out making tea, joining soon. Hello, Michael. Hello, Xander.
Michael's here? Oh, man, he's my favorite.
Hello, Superman fan. Can you draw the Elder Wand? It's the best wand in the Harry Potter series.
It is pretty good, yeah. But why draw it?
Yeah.
We already know what it looks like. There's no point.
Now we can't hear Mike? Oh my god.
No. Get out.
Wait, are you joking? They must be joshing us.
No.
Oh my god, dude.
Wait, hold on. Let's try it. I have an idea. Let's go to audio for the collab cam. I know. It would have worked before, but you know, Meekachii had to I had to mess everything
Mew
up.
mew mew mew. You make yummy mika moo.
Okay, all right. Okay, monitor. Oh, here we go. See, monitor only, mute output, monitor and output. Now they can hear you.
Okay. I'm gonna guess they'll hear me.
Yes, for sure. 100. I'm 100.
Do you have young Dumbledore's wand in your collection?
Yeah, for sure. It's in the
Xander
box,
said
though.
yes. Yes.
Wait. There's like a Dumbledore non-Elder wand. I don't.
Yeah,
know if I
so
knew that.
the Elder Wand isn't his original wand, right?
It's
Yeah, of course.
So-
Grindelwald.
So he has. What did you say?
Grindelwald.
What about him?
He had the Elder Wand.
Yeah, but it also wasn't his original
Well,
wand.
you know what I mean. That's where he got it from.
That's where Dumbledore got it.
Yes.
Okay,
You're welcome.
but what you said was, never mind. You were making it seem like the Elder Wand was Grindelwald's wand from the beginning.
Well, temporarily.
Well, it's temporarily a lot of people's wands,
That's true.
right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So was young Dumbledore's wand introduced with the
Yeah,
like,
the
new
young
movies,
Dumbledore,
Fantastic Beasts?
Young Dumbledore. Yeah. It's real nice. It's like the nicest wand, and that, in my opinion, that's
Really?
my favorite wand. Yeah. I even bought an extra one and took the because it has real metal bits on it. I took the metal bits off of it, and then I made my wand, my current wand,
Oh, really?
with it.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
the metal bits are dupe. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. Me.
Hello, Trace.
See that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's like a halo.
It was originally my wand. I made the Elder Wand, said Xander.
Nice.
I'm at work.
So you're Death, because
Whoa,
Death made
bro.
the Elder Wand, right? That's
Yeah.
intense, bro.
Trace is at work.
Good.
Nice.
We're all right. How are you? Didn't Trace buy a wand recently?
Yes, that red one with the little the white, the one, Mike, the one you said you liked with the white end on it, and it had
Ooh,
the,
nice.
the brass pieces on it. Remember that?
Yeah. No, that one was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that was very like sleek.
Yeah. Elegant, you can
Mm,
say.
elegant.
Sleek,
I'm
elegant.
representing today.
Sleekly elegant.
Ender's
Why do you
wand.
tuck your strings in?
Because I hate them flopping all
I don't
over
even
the
know where my
place.
other one is. Wait,
It drives
Look at
me
this.
nuts when they like
Is it tiny?
dangle.
It's a tiny one.
I usually like rip them out, but lately like hoodie people have been sewing them in, so it makes
I
me
know,
mad.
It sucks.
Oh no.
I don't normally rip them out, but when I'm working on stuff, I don't like to have them because I don't want to get caught on something and pull me forward. You know.
Kill you. I used to like chewing on them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. Back in the day, yeah, they would get all frayed and it was kinda
Ew.
like,
Yeah. Except when you're like, except when you're not chewing on it, and then you just have this like
Fuzzy.
soggy
Wet
like,
spot.
oh yeah.
yeah.
You're right. You
You
want me to
gotta
pull?
fix your hood, bro.
You want me to pull this out so you can see
Oh,
it?
sorry.
Not you.
Me?
Your hood's all scrunchy on one side.
Your face is scrunchy on both sides.
Roasted.
Wait.
Got him!
I love it.
Xander wants a 300% discount on a wand.
300%. That means I have to pay you.
200%.
I have to pay you 200%. That's nuts.
Trey said, "Yep, the one is purple heartwood and 13 and
Oh,
a quarter
yeah, it's
inches.
Purple Heart. I forgot. I thought it was red. I thought it was the Bloodwood.
It would have been good in Fantastic Beasts for Grindelwald to use his original wand, the Vine wand. That
Yeah,
Noble
I like that
Collection
one
made.
too. That one's really nice. So I'm really disappointed that like we're probably never gonna see that fight. You know, the Grindelwald Dumbledore fight.
Weren't those movies like, or at least, wait, how many were there? 3 came out
3.
or
Three.
2?
Three.
Weren't like, so I saw the first one. I actually really liked
First one's
it.
great. First one's
Yeah.
great, and then just kind of go downhill from there.
Yeah, because I thought I remember even like this is where I get really annoyed, but I like about movies, which is why I didn't care to see them. I thought I read that there ended up being like stuff that didn't make sense. Like
Yeah, no, there was a
characters
bunch
who
of-
shouldn't be alive. and
Not
stuff
not
like
just
that.
that, but like yeah, McGonagall was the big one there.
That's
like,
exactly
Like
who
she
it
was
was.
too.
Yeah,
She
She-
shouldn't have been around.
Yeah, she was like way too
she
young.
was too young.
She would have been like a teenager.
and
or
she was
something.
black. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
no.
I'm
Um,
sure.
But the yeah, there was a lot of like discrepancies like that. But the big thing for me was like that just this it just didn't make sense in a lot of ways. Like especially the final one, just like didn't make sense. And as much as like Ezra Miller kind of like eventually became a douchebag, um,
Yeah.
he was a good character. He was a really good character, and they kind of like shafted him at the end. And
Yeah, seriously. Like at the end, he became like a nobody in the movie.
he was just like he was a Dumbledore, but didn't really matter. Like it just like it didn't matter at all.
They
Like
literally
Well,
like pushed him out of that movie.
yeah, but it seemed like they were writing him out though, right? Like, I
Legit.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like because
because
the whole ending of that movie was the big reveal about
no,
him.
but there were so many dumb things that happened in that. Like I don't know, like even that right at the very beginning, there's like bad wizards chasing Newt, right? And he's trying to protect this like magic deer thing that's like the big MacGuffin in the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they don't cast any killing curses on him. Like it's just like kill him. Like if that you guys are bad, right? You guys are bad guys. Like you're here to kill this guy, just do it. It's like if you shot, like if you're like okay, we're gonna hunt this guy down, but let's bring paintball guns, like and they're just shooting him with paintball guns like the whole time, and then he's like, oh no.
Maybe they weren't good enough to cast killing curses.
I guess they weren't bad
or
enough.
they didn't mean it enough.
They didn't
Isn't that
mean
the
it,
whole
yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Yeah. Tony said, "Oh no, it's not a soundboard." Xander, they could have a flashback in the TV show. Trey said there's a fan film about the Grindelwald Dumbledore.
No,
fight.
I know.
Yeah,
I watched it, but it's not canon,
Yeah.
It's not official, so.
Superman says there was meant to be 5 movies, but they stopped after the 3rd one because it failed at the box office.
5, wow.
Yeah. Well, and the second one also like didn't do as well, I think, as they wanted it to. And I was excited because I thought they were like originally I thought they were gonna do like books, right? It was gonna be like oh, this one is about New, and then this one's about this character, and then like at the end they were gonna do like a team up. I think that would be like the Marvel way to go and the easy way out. Tell an interesting story with different points of view, different characters, and then have like an overarching story in the background with Dumbledore and Grindelwald, and then at the end it's the big team up, Grindelwald versus Dumbledore, and then the side characters all have their own things to do too, which the side characters would be the main characters in the other movies. You know what I mean? Like have the first one about Newt, so we learn all about magic and zoo, and then the second one's about some other character. Maybe Flamel or something.
I also don't like what they did with the chick that I liked.
Queenie. Like
I don't like what they did with her.
Like even like
she was such like a cute, wholesome character in the first one, and then they just made her like bleh.
Even the main character, even Newt, and Newt isn't even the main character in the last movie anymore. Like he's kind of a side character. But Newt and Tina, right? Like they are a couple at the end of the first one, and then the second one they're just like, oh yeah, we. Like I'm mad at you. They
weren't really a couple, but they made it seem like that's where it was going.
Yeah, but then they're like, she's like, I'm mad at you because I heard that you're getting married to some other person. And then, yeah, because she like read it in the newspaper, and like instead of like asking him, it's just one of those like stupid convenience things for movies that they have where they just make it convenient that like, oh, to add drama, let's split them up again.
Yeah, that stuff annoys me. Like, yeah.
Like Stranger Things. Stranger Things does that every time. They split the party every single game, every single show. It always starts off, everybody's happy, and then instantly 11 gets separated from them, and now they have to deal with all the problems, and 11's over there doing her own thing. Like every single season. It sucks.
Yeah. That was one of the things that actually bothered me about the Star Wars movies is that there were like episodes like 8 and 9 is like there was stuff like that was actually one of my biggest problems with episode 8 is that there were characters where like everything they learned in the previous film like they just forgot about. Like they went back to like doing the like what they were like at the beginning of episode 7. That was just annoying. Like it's been a while since I've seen them, but I want to say maybe like Finn like running and like pretty much not caring about his friends type of thing might have been one of them. It's like, dude, just like it was just weird. I hate when they do that. Like nothing carries over. There's no consistencies. The lessons
Yeah.
are
I
forgotten.
feel like Star Wars is big on that though, because a lot of times in Star Wars they do a big time skip between the movies. They did for the original trilogy, and then the prequel trilogy, and then the new trilogy kind of like didn't do that as much. Like the first, the second movie of the new trilogy, it like didn't really skip that much time because that was when she found Luke, right? And it basically
Yeah.
picked up right there.
Yeah.
And then it was just such a disappointment.
Yeah. Yeah. I think also too movies kind of feel like they're being written how like video games are, where a lot of times it feels like it's like, oh, they wanted this to happen, or they had this idea for a set piece or for a fight. So they wrote for it to happen instead of just writing a story and going with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, which I feel like that works a bit more in games because you have hours of gameplay between it, so it makes sense. Opposed to, a 2.5, 3 hour, even a 3 hour movie. It's like, dude, this just feels weird. This doesn't make sense.
So, all right. Tony says, seems like the movies would have benefited from an actual outline instead of writing on a whim. I mean, true. T said, I love Newt so much. The actor was perfect for him. 100%. I agree.
Yeah, if you like Newt, you would definitely like Matt Smith's Doctor, because he's very much that same like personality, like kind of like weird, like right. Even when we said it, we're like, oh, he would make a great Doctor, but that's only because we were comparing him to Matt Smith.
I like Newt a lot, but at the same time, I don't think I would care too much to see like 3 to 5 movies about him. So I like your idea more about like they team up.
Yeah,
Eventually.
I think that would be super cool if they had done something like that.
Yeah,
So,
but not because I dislike him. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's just you can only do
do
so much with him, right? Like he's not a superhero. He just wants to take care of his pets. Like that's basically it. He just wants to help them.
Tony said Newt was the best thing about those movies, in my opinion.
For sure.
Trace had to leave. Superman said, hopefully Cursed Child gets a movie. And then T said, I don't agree. It shouldn't exist.
Yeah, Cursed Child.
I agree with T on that one.
Everything I know, it's like...
It was bad.
It's not very good.
Superman said, I thought we would have learned more secrets about Dumbledore. The only secret that we learned in the whole movie was that him and Grindelwald were in love.
Yeah, right. No, I think that was the big secret, right? Like he's gay or whatever, so.
Xander said, hopefully Cursed Child never gets a movie and gets forgotten forever.
Agreed.
Yeah, I have and I never had any desire really to see the Broadway show.
Yeah, me neither.
I just never did.
Yeah, after reading the like book or whatever, I don't know what it is, if it's a book or a script or whatever. Like I was
screenplay.
I think that was it was horrible, dude. Like the time travel
Harry
stuff
did
alone.
not seem like Harry, and he like didn't care about his kids at all.
No, it was
bad. It was so badly written.
Yeah, and then like the time travel stuff is like
they broke it.
Yeah, it's like the worst kind of time travel like you could ask for.
J.K. Rowling, I think, did not write it.
No, she didn't.
She was like involved.
She approved it,
and
or
approved
whatever.
it supposedly, but like it broke stuff. Like it broke.
She's like, I want another house. Sure.
Right.
Another house. I
could use another. I could use another mansion.
More like a mansion, yeah.
Yeah, it really sucks, but I think that's kind of the consensus from like everyone.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much Boruto. How come I can't say that name?
Boruto.
He said, no way. Voldemort and Bellatrix would have had a child together. Wait, is that how he existed?
Is that what happened?
I forgot about this. Voldemort is way too self-centered to be with someone. I 1,000% forgot that happened.
So I think Voldemort would have just like made a
I feel like he would have. Well, he may have had a child just
and had a child of himself.
He wanted to progress his amazingness.
No, you just become immortal.
That was his original plan that failed.
So then he came back to life and had a baby. What's the thing? Was that a contingency plan? Cedric's death in Goblet of Fire.
The baby's a Horcrux.
The saddest moment
Nice.
in the entire franchise. I disagree.
What did he say was?
Cedric's death.
Oh
was the
yeah.
saddest
F
moment. No way.
Cedric, freaking.
Nah, not
I
really.
think I
Which
cried
one
more
dies?
when
Fred
Hedwig
or-
died.
That was sad. Fred or George died.
Dobby?
Whichever
Dobby
one.
was
dude.
sad.
Dobby was terrible.
That one, it broke my heartstrings a little
He went
bit.
out like a baller, at least, though. He
Yeah,
went
he
and
did.
smoked some peeps. But
Hopefully nobody here hasn't read it.
Wait, T said and Bellatrix dies in book 7 timeline didn't work. I didn't even think about that. Wow, this book is bad.
Dude, it is bad.
Xander said, I hope the TV show doesn't slip their kids in the background, hinting at Cursed Child.
Dude, Sirius dying was rough, too. Like, I did not...
I just, like, here's the thing. I didn't feel
care
bad.
that much. I cried a lot when Dumbledore died.
Here's the thing. I didn't care about any of the characters dying as much as I cared about Harry losing another parent. Another person in his life that he kept losing. Because it's just like, he already had nobody, right? He had a miserable, 10 years or whatever.
But I think that's why Dumbledore particularly hit me hard, because I really loved his character in the book, and he was, literally one of the last father figures Harry had.
But again, I feel worse for Harry.
Yeah.
He still had Mr. Weasley.
Dude, I was just about to say, underrated characters in the books are Mr. and Mrs. Weasley.
But you remember that she was going to kill off one of them, right?
Mr.
Yeah, she was going
when the snake bit
kill
him.
off Arthur, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then she changed her mind. Because apparently she didn't have, the guts to do it. But freaking you kill one of the twins. The twins, who literally are,
Yeah, there's two of them.
No way. You broke up the most iconic duo.
That was sad. I think that's, one of the saddest ones, honestly.
I'll be honest with you.
One has no ear, and one is dead. I mean, that's very sad.
Yeah. He's holy, right?
Yeah. And when he loses Sirius, he was so happy about getting a family.
Not playing, dude.
Yeah, true. I mean, the Sirius death was sad, but for some reason it didn't hit me as hard as others.
I mean, reading it now as an adult, I definitely think Sirius actually wasn't the best role model. He definitely was using Harry as a stand-in for James. I feel like reading it as an adult is a way different relationship.
Well, and people say that too. Didn't Mrs. Weasley accuse him of that?
I think
she
so.
might.
When they were having the secret society thing, the Dumbledore's not Dumbledore's army, but when they were doing the secret
Order
thing,
of the Phoenix.
The Order of the Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah, and she says that to him literally during that time.
Yeah, she yells at him, right? She's like, "Hey, stop treating him like."
He's
Snape's
not James,
death
bruh.
Made me cry.
Bruh.
Snape's death was sad. The actors that played their kids at the end of Deathly Hallows Part 2 were in Fred and George's shop, which kind of suggests them time traveling, or it's just they didn't want to pay extras.
Or they're the kids of someone making the movie, so
Yeah, I don't think there's anything behind that, to be honest. Excuse me.
With how I don't know, time travel I'm fine with, unless it's very clearly done poorly. And in the Cursed Child, it's one of those things where it just doesn't make sense. It's it doesn't make sense for this to even happen.
He said, remember, he spent 13 years in prison right after his friend died. He didn't see Harry grow up, and he's supposed to really look like his father. I mean, I get it. And plus, he was in Azkaban, which, makes you crazy, right? So he wasn't probably in his best frame of mind.
Yeah, you think, though, that there would be, he would be able to see at least the context, though, that, this war is going on and all this crazy stuff is happening, and he's just taking chances and all willy-nilly with stuff. It's I don't know. I definitely think after reading it, I didn't think as highly of him after reading it the last time as when I originally read it. I was this dude's kind of not the best.
I haven't read it in a while. It's probably been at least 7 or 8 years since I've last read them.
Yeah. Even
Xander said no, it was just recycling actors, but the way it comes out makes the interpretation work for those that liked Cursed Child. Dumbledore put Harry in danger all the time. I mean, that is true.
Yeah, but I feel like you always felt like Dumbledore had his shit together.
But like when you were reading the books, I also always felt like, damn, why Dumbledore really is like treating him like a kid. Like, why can't he just let him do whatever? But I guess that was like the 15-year-old in me reading about a 15-year-old, sort of.
Mhm.
I'm surprised there hasn't been any more books set in the Wizarding world. Well, she doesn't have to, dude. I mean, she's set for her life, her kid's life, their kid's life. Snape was also a father figure to Harry because Snape was protecting him as well. She said, stupid TikTok ad.
Yeah, I think unless like she really wanted to write another story, it's best she doesn't. It just wouldn't be good.
Well, I hear her
Like,
other books aren't that great.
I didn't even know she wrote other
Yeah,
books.
she has like mystery series out or something, and then she wrote another book under a pen name, so people didn't know it was her. But then, of course, everyone found out, and apparently, it was bad. I've never read any of her other books. Tony said, yeah, she's set, but there's so many more opportunities to explore. I feel like that's where they were trying to go with what's it, and it failed. So why would she try with Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah, I think like honestly, I think like you're better off just like finding a different it sounds kind of stupid, but I think you're just better off like finding a different story to
I feel like for her it was like a once in a lifetime thing. Like,
I mean, I think for all of us it is, right?
Yeah.
It's rare that we find another book series. I mean, that's that like and it like hit at the perfect time for at least for our age group, especially since it was coming out, you know. I think that my favorite series right now is Wandering In, man. Still, it just I love that series so much. I've actually, like, I don't know if I told you, but I've been listening to it at like 1 time speed because I like it so much.
I usually listen to it at 1.2.
Enjoy it.
For me, 1.2 is like the perfect spot for that series.
I've been listening to it at 1. It's been great.
Dude, I was supposed to buddy read a book with T, and I still listen to it like every day for like 15 or 20 minutes, but like I'm still reading it. You probably finished it by now. Xander said, which is why lots of people think she didn't actually write Harry Potter herself. Nothing else she wrote is even close to the same level.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
I disagree. I feel like it was like something that she worked really hard on. She had a great idea and she made it work. But now that's like, you know, kind of her one in a million shot. You know,
they say lightning doesn't strike twice, or like it's like catching
like
lightning
some
in a
people
bottle.
are great at writing multiple stories, like Brandon Sanderson, but some people aren't.
Well, I think too.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that didn't finish it.
Yeah, I think too a lot. Like, I don't think any of her books. I think the odds of any of her books being even like ever considered as good as Harry Potter are slim to none, because people are just always gonna be biased and compare it to Harry Potter. So like I don't know how you could measure this, but I bet technically she could write a book that is better. But if you're a Harry Potter fan, it's never gonna be better than Harry Potter.
For sure.
So, but also too, I bet there's a part of her where like she just came out of nowhere and wrote Harry Potter, and then now she's probably writing stuff from like the viewpoint of like, oh, I'm an author, I should write other stuff, and it's just like, it is what it is. I don't know. Now I kind of want to read some like one of her other books just to see what it's like.
Wait. Tales of the Beetle the Bard. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I've ever read the whole thing. It kind of bored me.
Isn't it just like a little kid's book though?
Yeah, but I got bored with it. T said, I read 23 books in a series since the 22nd? Jesus.
Well, what are you reading? Goosebumps? Jesus
Seriously.
Christ.
Did you know that I think it was Goosebumps. Maybe it was I think it was Animorphs actually. Dude. Had like a ghostwriter. Like they had like ghostwriters that would.
Sure.
Can I tell my story, dude? You're just like, oh, I'm sure. I don't need to tell. I don't need to know anymore. Anyway.
Say no more.
Okay, fine.
No. I'm just kidding. What were you saying, dude? That were actually ghosts?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dude.
No, But there, you know how they would come out like so fast. There would be like so many. Like 1 year, there would be like 12 books that came out in 1 year. Obviously, a person can't write that, so a lot of them. I don't think any of them after the first couple were written by like the authors, the original creators. I think it was like a couple too. It was a husband and wife couple.
I think I always assumed.
No, you didn't.
That's how
Growing up, you assumed that they weren't writing the books.
I didn't think about the author.
Okay, then why did you? How could you always assume this?
No, I'm saying like I think I would have just like assumed that.
Oh,
like,
now you're changing what you said. Now you said I think that I would have just assumed.
Plus,
jeez.
Do you think Goosebumps was the same way?
I don't know. Because
R.L. Stine had Goosebumps and like the Fear Street series like all at the same time.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Pretty much, and like his wife.
He seems like a
writer
dude,
or like a director or something.
He seems like a dude, though.
Well,
nice. That's it.
But didn't his wife do like? Do you guys remember Magellan's Castle?
No, just making shit
Too
up.
Young. All right.
You mean Howl's Moving Castle? I remember
Magellan's
that movie.
Castle.
Hey, you know that movie?
Yeah, dude. With Christian Bale as the dude.
As Howl, yeah.
Calcifer.
No, he's Howl.
Who played the fire dude? The flame.
I thought it was Christian Bale.
No, I think Christian Bale was Howl.
Oh, I don't know. Calcifer.
I thought it was. I think it was like a famous. All right, I gotta look this up because I thought it was somebody like noteworthy.
I think it is famous.
There's a Howl in our D&D game.
And our real life, we know a Howl.
Oh yeah, we do. Oh my god.
What?
We know a Howl in real life.
Is that their last name?
Maybe.
Oh, was it Billy Crystal? Maybe.
I don't know. The 39 Clue books were written by different authors. I didn't even know that was a thing. I read Tales of Beetle the Bard in one go. It was a quick read. T said it's about a girl that can see ghosts. There's 32 to 33 books out so far. They're like 9-hour. Oh my god.
Is that the one that you're reading with her, Meek?
I'm not reading that, no.
How many ghosts does she see?
I think I remember you saying they were all like a 3-star, so I'm not going to waste that kind of time. I'm thinking this, like, the book we're reading right now, The House Witch, is like a 3-star. Like, it's okay.
I don't recommend books unless they're, like, to me, at least like a 5.
4 out of 5.
No, I wouldn't recommend the 4.
The Wizarding Almanac is a good book to read if you want to learn more about Harry Potter. I don't even know what
that's one of my least favorite things, though, about Harry Potter, is that she didn't like shut up outside of the books. Like all these random little facts and stuff. I just hate that kind of stuff. It's like, dude, leave it up.
You didn't make it canon in the book, so why are you making it canon after the
fact
type of thing?
I think if she writes a book, it's okay. Like I think she should write a book that has that.
But I feel like it needs to make sense in the context of the book.
Well,
no, I know, but like take like the